This is Core Christianity with Pastor Adriel Sanchez. Let's go back to the phones. Rachel's calling in from Missouri. And Rachel, I understand you have a follow-up to an earlier question?
Yes. Hi. Could you please elaborate a little bit more on Satan and how he became Satan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Rachel, I did mention just that text in Isaiah chapter 14. And I think at the root of the fall of Satan is pride. In the New Testament, when Paul is giving a warning to the church about not installing leaders in the church too young, he says, so that they don't become, puffed up, haughty, and fall into the condemnation of the devil. So the pathway, if we're talking about how he became the way that he ended up, the pathway was pride, sinful pride, which is something that all of us, I think, as believers in Jesus Christ have to be aware of for ourselves, conscious of. But Satan, like the rest of the angels, is a created being, meaning he's not infinite. He's not like, the opposite evil power of God. It's not this sort of dualistic understanding of the universe. You have an all-powerful evil being and an all-powerful good being. No, Satan is a creature created by the Lord, given freedom. With that freedom, he fell. And ultimately, he is going to be judged and cast into the lake of fire. This is what the book of Revelation says very clearly. And in the meantime, God has permitted him to exist and do the things that he does under God's sovereign authority. And God is using all things, even the evil one and his tactics, to bring about his purposes in the world and ultimately the salvation of his people and the restoration of all things. Now, we don't understand how that all works. And I think when we're in the presence of the Lord, we're gonna have a lot clearer of a picture, a lot clearer understanding. This side of heaven, we don't understand how that all works, but we can trust him that he's on the throne, that he's good, that he's sovereign, and that the evil one does not pose any problem for him in the sense that sometimes we think. And so, Rachel, thank you for that follow-up, and may the Lord bless you.